Welcome back to Studio 10.
Thank you so much for joining us this Friday morning. It's nice having you with us. Lots of action in the rink this weekend as Mobile's Derby Darlings get ready for a big bout to benefit the Ronald McDonald House. And today we have two of the Derby Darlings with us. We have Renee Chenoweth, and she is also known as Sensei, and Kristen Chenoweth, also known as Tiny Soprano. So the first question is going to be, how do you get your Derby names?
Oh my goodness. Well, we have to, we require that you pass your 90-day probationary period, and then you're allowed to pick your Derby name. And the girls all come by them by different ways.
Usually somebody else picks your Derby name for you.
So like the other girls or somebody that's not on the team?
Sometimes people who aren't on the team adopt Derby names. Like all of the referees have Derby names. Some of our NSOs also are non-skating officials, the people who run the penalty board and keep the score and all that. Some of them like to have Derby names too.
So what are your names based on? Like, do you just say, you will be Yoda? Like, I mean, how does it come? I mean, it has to be something that you've done, right?
Yeah, it's more of a persona of your life. With me, I teach martial arts, and I'm the team's trainer. So one day, I'm making them sweat, and they're not liking me a lot that day. And so they said, "Well, what does the students call you in your class?" And I said, "Well, I'm Sensei, and hence Sensei my name." And for Tiny, it was because she's like tiny, of course, 4'11".
Oh, you are little.
Yes. And she is a soprano. And so
put them together.
And it was kind of taken from Tony Soprano, and so they said, "Oh, we will call you Tiny Soprano." So
I don't know if that says anything about my attitude. Maybe, I'm not sure.
well, maybe you guys can come up with a name for me. We'll have to work on that one.
Didn't we?
We did. Your
Tiny Tornado
Twister.
How did you guys remember that?
That was it.
Michael's in the background laughing. And okay, so we're going to show some video. And guys, if we have that video, let's show the video. And this is us. We went and met up with the Derby Darlings last year. How did you guys remember that? So
hard to forget.
I can't skate. I'll just be honest there. I was the little kid that held on to the wall the whole time. I love going to the skating rink, but I can't skate worth a lick. So Michael gets out there and he is tearing it up with you ladies, and you guys are having a blast, and I'm just like, yeah, hey. So I don't know why I got the name. Maybe because I twist as I fall down.
You're twirling. You're doing a little
tiny twirl as I fall down. So and Michael's name was?
I think Rolling Thunder.
I believe.
Rolling Thunder.
Michael enjoyed that, and I did as well. You guys are so much fun to watch, and you can see her on your screen. These ladies have so much power. They are just flying. So tell us a little bit about the game. For somebody who hasn't been out to see about, how do they work?
Okay. Tiny?
Okay, so there are 5 players from each team on the track at once. It's a circular track, the lines on the skating rink floor. That's what we play inside of. 1 jammer for each team. That's the point scorers. Everybody else is responsible for making sure that that player on their team gets those points. Every person. Yes, we're protecting that person, and we're guiding them through. The amount of times that they get around and get past the other people will determine how many points that they make. There's a possible of 4 or 5 points depending on whether or not you pass the other jammer.
Okay.
And every other person that you pass will be 1 point.
So how long do the bouts usually last? A typical bout?
There's 2 30-minute halves, and of course there's a halftime. So we'll play a 30-minute half, we'll have a 20-minute halftime, and then a 30-minute second half.
And it's nonstop, right?
It's nonstop.
Oh, yes.
We're on the track. We have 30 seconds to get our next lineup on the track.
Right. The jams are divided up into 2-minute segments, and of course there are ways to end it prematurely, but all things normal 2-minute jams, and then that just happens until the timer runs out.
So this is something, when you go, you're not going to be bored. You are going to constantly, wow, what are they doing now? What are they doing now? What are they doing now? So not only do you guys do that, but you're also involved in a lot of charitable events around the community. I know just a few months ago, back in March, we saw you guys at the Kidney Walk, and you guys do all kinds of things just like that. So what are the other events, some of the other events you have coming up?
We work with a lot of different people. We're involved with the Chili Cook-Off every year. and help there, and the gumbo cook-off. We usually try to do as many of the breast walks as we can. St. Jude, they called us and said, hey, you guys want to get, sure we do. You know, involve a St. Jude, who, you know, everybody, you know, you have to do that. Ronald McDonald House actually was a charity last year. And we're doing them for this bout, the upcoming bout, and then Wounded Warrior will be July.
Okay.
And then Volunteers of America will be in August.
So you help a variety of charities,
yeah.
local charities in this area.
Yes.
So you mentioned the bout that's coming up this weekend, going to benefit Ronald McDonald
Yes.
House. Where is that going to be held and what time?
It's at Dreamland Skate Center on 3 Notch Road. The doors will open at 6:45. The bout starts at 7.
All right, so that is where you need to be. That information is on your screen now, and we'll make sure that we have that on our website for you. That's fox10tv.com. It's going to be on the Studio 10 page, and we'll get all their information so you'll know how you can attend all the high-flying action. Well, ladies, it's great having you guys in.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you guys will win this weekend. I know you'll win. I'm not going to say hopefully. You will win this weekend, right?
We're going to give it our best shot, and if not, you know, it's going to be a really good time and great entertainment.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again for coming on the show. Now, coming up, we have, well, let's go to Danny actually, because we were talking about how you can hide that information that's on the internet from people that you don't want to have it. Right, Danny?